Welcome back to more Gran Turismo 7. This time we are with Screen to Speed in the Winter Cup. This is the last race of the season. Gutted I've not been able to take part in as many races as I thought I would. But anyway, we're here, we're around Austria. This was the first race technically, but we couldn't take part because Gran Turismo 7 servers died. This is quali. We put in a lap, not particularly quick. I always get really nervous around qualifying, I don't know why. In practice sessions, I think I was doing 135s and I'm in the Mazda. Now, listen, let's get all of the excuses out of the way. Let's just get on with it. It's been nerfed. Still a bit quick though, if I'm being honest, but it's been nerfed. Its tyres are freezing at all times. Like, look, you see that cold bit around them? They're cold. They're not gripping. I'm not happy. And I kind of knew I was probably going to have to do a two-stop because there's no way I was controlling the car when the tyres are freezing. And it would have just lost me so much time. So we knew this was going to be a tricky one. We were up on this lap. It was incredibly close between me and Jenny all throughout practice. We were literally like so close to each other's time. And we weren't that far off Tulipix either. Oh, we've got a bit wide here and that's going to give us a penalty. And yeah, there we go. Oh, well that was good. We had a great time. But that isn't going to be allowed. But it wouldn't have been Tulipix anyway. So we would start P3 for a 50-minute race around Austria in this car that I'm never driving ever again. And it's lights out and away we go. We got a terrible start. Absolutely horrific. That gives a slight advantage to Jenny, who overtakes us technically, but as we go around the first turn, was there a little bit of touching going on there? Let's watch the start again. Look at, oh my god, that McLaren got a hella start. Look at that little 4C flying, and that's Maria in the 4C. As you can see, Jenny's just on the inside, and there is a little bit of a caress there, not gonna lie. It's just terrible antics, isn't it? That's all that is. It's fine, looking on board with Jenny. See, it's just a little touch, it's fine. Absolutely fine. Now, Tulipix was also in the Mazda, but she's a little quicker than us. And at Gears we weren't even trying, if I'm being honest. But these two were actually battling for the championship, I think. So, I didn't really want to get involved with anything, although I wouldn't have minded a podium. So I was going to try my absolute best to keep in P3 because I didn't think I was quicker than these two. But still, just try and keep within a range because I know Tulipix would have probably had the same issues that I was having because this car's rubbish. I don't know if I've mentioned that I don't like this car, but I don't like this car. And I chose it because it was OP and it got nerfed through the season. I should have foreseen that coming, really, shouldn't I? But I didn't. Anyway, end of lap 1 onto lap 2. We're not that far off Tulipix, if I'm being honest. We're managing to keep her a good amount of distance. Jenny's 1.4 behind us at this point. That McLaren, she was in the McLaren, wasn't she? McLaren and the Ferrari GT4s have both been nerfed. And Mazda had so much speed that I don't think the nerfing really did much stop it against the McLaren and the Ferrari. We are quite close to Tulipix though. And to be fair, we could have had a little run at her at some point. However, the tyres got cold really quickly for me. I let the excuses are coming thick and fast. You are all welcome. Have I mentioned that I can't see out my left eye yet? I'll get onto that in a bit. But we've got a 2-second gap to Jenny. And look how close we are to Tulipix. We could grab a P2 here. But we are being very careful. We've got 46 minutes on the clock. And a car that's tyres are freezing. And we're going to go wide because I thought there was a bit of lag there. I thought we were going to hit her. So I didn't want to do that. Anyway, lap 4, she buggered off and left us out in the cold, freezing cold tyres. And that's a penalty. Yeah. Do you know what? We're just collecting them. You know what we're like? We're like a good collection. Anyway, by lap 10, I wasn't having fun anymore. I'm not gonna lie. It was awful. I was just sliding everywhere. I was having to be so cautious. And I could have slapped TC on, which probably would have been the wise thing to do. But, oh, can you imagine the comment section? Can you imagine? I have to be very careful as a female as I spin off and die. Look at that. Oh, the self-murder. That thing just acted. Look, TC's working. Get off. Why is that working? I've never noticed that before, ever. As Jenny flies through in a car that's capable of warming its tyres, we decided it's time to pit. There's no way we're staying out on these softs any longer because as we go wide again. And Jenny does pit as well, but we lost so much time. Anyway, we didn't fuel up enough. That was on purpose. We knew we were going to have to pit again. We have to do 2 different types of tyres. So I knew that I had to go and run on the mediums, and I knew that the mediums were going to be hell. And if you look, it's freezing. It's cold. Look at it. It's horrible. Sharon pits, so we end up in P5. The gorgeous Dara pits, we end up in P4. And we were kind of hoping that's where we could have stayed. But then by lap 19, I was rallying again. I was having a great time. I hate this car. What a stupid thing. Why make it like this? I know it's an FF car, but it's just stupid. Now, when I had a look, as Gears there pits as well for P1, at Tulipix was running around with TC on. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. Don't even dare go in my comment section, right? Just don't even dare as I rally it round again. And I think that's what was making the car more stable. And her tyres seemed a lot more warmer than mine. Anyway, Jenny caught up with us, which was expected because I was losing so much time. I was trying to stay out as long as I could, but the reality was that I just couldn't keep the car in a straight line. It was just terrible. Wasn't too bad here because I'm coming down the speed quite a lot. Like I was doing like 60 miles per hour. Here was lovely. Revving it out, gorgeous, but she's right there. And to be honest, we could have fought. It was the last race. We're not in championship contention, but I wanted to get a good result at the end. It didn't really make much sense me fighting with a car that just wasn't there to fight with. And as what you're going to see is the next couple of corners, it's a good job I lifted and just let it go because I didn't want to cause an accident. And my car was not stable. Look, I'm struggling with it. I could have hit her and took us both out. It just didn't make any sense. So I wasn't doing that as I rally round again. I think I pit here now because I've had enough. Do I pit? No, I've got a bit more. I pit later on. I pit lap 23 going into 24 as the sun comes out and I'm on brand new rubber and I'm going to catch Sean Antonia. And look at this. We take a huge chunk in one lap out of her time, and that's when I knew, like, if we didn't have... Shut up about the penalty, don't talk about it. Look at the fast lap. That's better. If we hadn't have had to do that extra pit stop, we probably could have got a podium. But that's how it goes. It is what it is. And we managed to catch Sean, and then we had to take the penalty. Whatever. But as we come up to the corner, I don't know if Sean was struggling in that. Is that the Ferrari? Yeah, it's Ferrari. But we had this pace advantage, and that's what I'm saying. I don't think the mat has been nerfed enough, because we really catch, especially after this turn 1. Because we've got a lapped car there, so she's getting a little bit of a tow, but we're getting this humongous, look at this. As we go to the inside, wanting to let her know nice and early, I'm coming down the inside. That's what she said. Round the turn, no touching, and we make it round. My only overtake of the race. Let's see it again. Look at it. Oh, gorgeous. Respectful, room given. Been a pleasure racing with you, Sean. I had 3 minutes left, so 2 laps left. The car was dying again. The tyres were freezing. It's great, isn't it? It's a lovely time. We've got P5, but we were catching Maria, but she was just too far ahead for us to do anything about it. And by the last lap, these racing softs were just not very comfortable anymore, and it was just because they were cold. But enough with the excuses. What a wonderful season. A big thank you to everyone involved at Screen to Speed for putting on such a great event on Gran Turismo 7, the first ever one. And I'm really looking forward to taking part in the Spring Cup as well. And a big thank you to all the girls that took part. It's been an honour to be on track with you and race with you all. I cannot wait for next season as we round it off. And a big congratulations to Geza, who absolutely ran away with it. What an incredible season she's had. Super fast and consistent. Guys, if you did enjoy this video, please make sure to subscribe and like this video, and I'll be back with more Gran Turismo 7 goodness very soon.